Peter Cetera lifestyle and net worth. Peter Paul Cetera Jr., born September 13, 1944, is a retired American musician best known for being a frontman, vocalist, and bassist for the American rock band Chicago from 1967 until his departure in 1985. His career as a recording artist encompasses 17 studio albums with Chicago and 8 solo studio albums. Who is Peter Cetera? Get ready as we deep dive into his remarkable journey to fame and success. This video exposes every facts of his legendary steps. Subscribe and like for more amazing content. Peter Cetera net worth is $40 million. He went on to release several more solo albums, selling a total of over 20 million records worldwide. Some of his highest-selling albums include Chicago 17, which he co-wrote and co-produced, and his solo album, One More Story. He stands at a height of 5 feet 11 inches, approximately 1.8 meters tall. Early life. Peter Cetera was born on September 13, 1944, in Chicago, Illinois. He is the second of 6 children. Peter began playing the accordion when he was 11 years old, and around this time, he realized he also had a talent for singing. He then bought himself an acoustic guitar when he was in his early teens. He began playing the electric bass soon after that. It was during high school that Peter considered seriously pursuing a career as a singer. Cetera graduated from Mendel Catholic Prep High School in 1962 and is listed among the notable alumni of the school. Personal life, real estate, and car collection. Peter Cetera was married to Janice Sheely from 1968 to 1973. In 1972, he began a relationship with Diane Nini. They married in 1982 and had a daughter, Claire, together. The couple divorced in 1991. In 1997, Cetera had a second daughter named Senna with then-girlfriend Blythe Weber. Peter has resided in Idaho since the mid-1980s. Real estate. Peter has been a long-time resident of Idaho, specifically the town of Ketchum. He also owns a home in Nashville, Tennessee. In 2019, Peter listed a 2+ acre property in Haley, Idaho, for sale for $2.2 million. He ultimately pulled the listing and continues to own this home today. In 2020, Peter sold a home in Ketchum, Idaho, for an undisclosed price, but the estimated value of the property at the time was a little under $6 million. Car collection. Explore authentic Peter Cetera stock photos and images of cars owned by him, which includes 365 GTC, Ferrari 612 Scaglietti, Ferrari 275 GTB, and Mercedes-Benz EQS SUV. Professional career. Peter Cetera started his musical career with The Exceptions, but when he watched the band, The Big Thing, performing, he had a change of mind. Within 2 weeks, he left The Exceptions to join The Big Thing. Soon, The Big Thing changed their name to the Chicago Transit Authority and gradually shortened it to Chicago. In 1969, Chicago released their self-titled debut album, The Chicago Transit Authority, on Columbia Records. The next album, Chicago, helped the band to garner fame and popular status all over the world. Its song, 25 or 6 to 4, became the first major hit single with Cetera singing lead vocals. In the 1970s, Cetera contributed with many songs for the group like Wishing You Were Here, Happy Man, and the album Chicago 7. His biggest singing and songwriting achievement came with the ballad If You Leave Me Now in 1976. It became the #1 single in the United States and was #1 on charts worldwide. The song was certified gold and platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIA, and also won Grammy Award for Chicago in 1977. In the late 1970s, disco music started to gain popularity, due to which Chicago's popularity started to decline. Cetera released his first solo album, Peter Cetera, in 1981, which was considered to be a commercial flop. In 1982, the Chicago band came up with their album, Chicago 16. The album was a big hit, and its song, Hard to Say I'm Sorry, was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Pop Performance by a duo or a group with vocal. In 1983, he took a break, and in 1984 the band came up with their album, Chicago 17. It went on to become the band's most successful album, selling over 6 million copies in the U.S. alone. Cetera sung all the 4 singles from the album, which gained him popularity and made him the face of the band. With his growing popularity, Cetera decided to record another solo album. The management of the band and several group members had differences with him, which resulted in him leaving the band. Due to this, he left the band to start his solo career. Solo career. Peter Cetera's first single after splitting with the band was Glory of Love, which was used as the theme song in the film The Karate Kid Part 2. It was nominated for Grammy Award, Academy Award, and Golden Globe Award. In 1986, his second solo album, Solitude/Solitaire, was released, which had the song Glory of Love in it. The album was successful as it sold more than 1 million copies and was certified gold and platinum by the RIA. In 1988, he released his third solo album, One More Story, after teaming up with producer Patrick Leonard. The album featured well-known artists like Bonnie Raitt, Richard Sturban, David Gilmour, Madonna, and many more. In 1989, he teamed up with Cher and recorded another duet, After All. The song became a huge hit and reached number 6 on U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart. In 1992, his album World Falling Down was released, which featured adult contemporary number 1 hit Restless Heart, as well as Even a Fool Can See and Feels Like Heaven. In 1995, his album One Clear Voice was released, which featured the single I Want to Take Forever Tonight. In 1997, collections of his duets over the years were released in the album You're the Inspiration, a collection. This also included 3 songs which were re-recorded and written while he was a member of Chicago. In the same year, AZ performed vocals with him on his single You're the Inspiration from Chicago 17, and they were also seen together in a music video. In 2001, he released his 7th solo album, Another Perfect World. In 2002, he performed at the concert for World Children's Day, a medley of 4 of his songs. In December 2007, he started the You Just Gotta Love Christmas Tour of U.S. He also sang live with the Cleveland Pops Orchestra for Smucker's Presents Hot Ice, Cool Sounds, which was an event with world-class ice skaters performing to Cetera's music. The show was telecasted by NBC on December 25, 2008. In 2010, he was seen in Adult Swim program Tim and Eric Awesome Show and Great Job. Of late, he has formed a band called the Bad Daddies, which is a 7-piece electric rock band. The band performs original material as well as material from Cetera's songs and Chicago's songs. Thank you for watching. Bless up.